Hey guys, I'm back down here in my little workshop working on the guitar, so I thought I'd give you a little update. So what I've been working on tonight is the box here. You can see I've cut the hole for the single coil pickup, and that still needs a little bit of finish work, but I'm going to wait till I get the pickup slid up in there, and then I can make sure everything's perfect. And then I've started drilling, I did drill out these sound holes, which if you recall are going to have these little strainer pieces in them. Okay. Now what I used to drill that out is one of these just little hole saws. Now there are other, what do they call them, Fastener bits, that kind of thing. There's other things that actually cut cleaner holes, but this will do the job. And it just so happens that this was the exact size I needed. In fact, it was just a hair smaller than the bottom of the strainer, which is what I like, because then I can cut the hole, and then as you can see it's real close to going in, but not quite. Okay, and that's what you want, because I want to be able to tailor it so that it's a really tight fit, and that's what I've done here. You can see how snug that goes in there. I mean, that would even hold in there without glue. But anyway, that's in there nice. And I'm going to put a little adhesive up around underneath that ring just to ensure that it doesn't come out. Now, when you drill a hole like that, and it's just a hair small and you need to sand it out, instead of using like your finger or something like that, of course you can use a drum sander, like on a drill press or something like that. But what I've done is just improvised and made myself kind of a hand drum sander by just taking an object, which in this case is just a little container of craft paint, but it happened to be about the right size, and then I wrap that sandpaper around there nice and snug. Okay. And then what I do is just go in there, and that gives you a radius that's, very close to the radius of the hole, so that when you sand this out, you're not going to gouge it out or make it oblong or whatever. And you just try to kind of work your way around and not stay in one place too long, and you'll be able to get that nice and snug, just like this one's fitting. Okay. And just to show you how that's all going to fit together one more time, this strainer here, if I can find the right way, is going to sit in there like so, and you can see that's nice and snug too. Okay, and then of course you're going to have those two like that, and then the single coil pickup there, and then this will sit in there, and then you're going to have your, like, a biscuit, a little bigger than this, but a biscuit on top with the bridge piece in it. Okay, now the other thing I worked on tonight, let me open this up for you, and I'll show you something I've been working on here. Jesus, that is really hard to get out of there with one hand. Now I'm going to pause this, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the box flipped over and everything. And you can see that strainer coming through here, and there's that other one. Now, and as you recall, the neck's going to come in here, and it's going to be blocked basically all the way up to the top here, so it's nice and sturdy. Now, something else I've been working on is I took these little decorative moldings, okay, and I've got a number to make sure, because I fit them to each corner as perfectly as I can. And what those are going to do, they're going to go in those corners like so. Let's see here. I'll just kind of lay them in there so you can get an idea what we're dealing with here. 3. Okay. But as you can see, they fit right flush to the top of the box, and those are going to be glued into place, of course. And you can see there's plenty of space all around them for that sound hole and everything like that. I tried to take all that into consideration when I was laying out, the hole locations and everything like that. But what that's going to do is just add some rigidity to the box. The top of those are going to strengthen up, the top a bit, and it's just going to hold these corners together a little sturdier, just to make sure that it's good and stout. Now, once again, once that neck slides through here and everything, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and slide it back in there one more time so you guys can see exactly how it's going to go. Alright guys, as you can see, I slid that neck through there, and if you recall, that heel is going to lay right up against the box, and that'll all be glued up real nice. And then that slides through the wall, as you can see, and right up to the strainer there. or resonator in this case. And then this block's going to fit in here like so. And then that's all going to be glued up, one solid block, and to the wall of the guitar here. Okay, so I mean that's going to be really sturdy. And then this other decorative piece, well, it's decorative and functional, I guess, is going to lay across there like that. So as you can see, and that's connecting that block at the rear to the neck up there, so it's going to be good and sturdy. And then with that in there, you can still see those decorative pieces that I put in the corner and everything like that. And I'm going to do a couple different finishes in here. It's going to be painted on the inside of the box and everything, and then these wood pieces are going to be finished in a nice stain, so that this guitar will look just as good inside as it does on the outside. So, but anyway, that's just some of the progress on it, and I hope you guys are finding this interesting. And like I said, do it your own way. I'm just showing you each guitar is just a little bit different, especially if you're using like a resonator or something like that. But anyway, hopefully some of these little tips will help, and it gives you some idea how they go together. So thanks for watching and commenting and everything. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you later. Bye.